Hey, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Watch this whole video. Like this video. Comment down below. Let me know if you're a fan of Young Dolph, Guccimane, bigscarr. Let me know where y'all from and who you rocking with. Let's get right into it, man. So they try to tell Guccimane that he couldn't come to Memphis. All he was trying to do was pull up and show his condolences and celebration for bigscarr. Like, that's his actual like that's his employee, his artist, and everything like that. So, but the thing is that they already got issues with Moneybagg Yo, his people, and CMG trying to basically like keep him out of the whole picture because of the fact that they didn't even want him to get Big30. They didn't even want him to get Pooh Shiesty. They felt like that he was stepping on their toes coming into Memphis to get all these artists and stuff, but they don't realize that the money talks and like Gucci could do whatever he wants because this is his business. So it's no reason that one person like Yo Gotti or CMG or Moneybagg Yo could try to tell Guccimane how to run his business and stuff like that. So it's basically like they have to take it into their own hands because, see, a lot of people didn't notice, but a lot of people think CMG was falling off. Like, everybody in Memphis is saying that it's the downfall of CMG, or that they're not relevant no more, or that they're kind of scrambling to stay like that. Because ever since Dolph, everybody's trying to show their loyalty and say whether they actually are messing with CMG or PRE, because that's the one thing where it's like the two sides of Memphis, and everybody knows at this point that Young Dolph and PRE was doing way better than CMG. That's why he was like, Dolph and Guccimane was so close. And so when Guccimane even tried to show that Dolph song and try to come and perform it in Memphis, Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo and them, they weren't feeling it. They weren't feeling all that because they were already beefing with Young Dolph. And so they just didn't like the fact that Guccimane was trying to side with Dolph when he was in the right the whole time. And so Yo Gotti and them, just basically people in Memphis were saying that they were jealous of the fact that Dolph was willing to work with with Guccimane, because Guccimane was doing everything like by the book as far as like getting his business and everything ducks in a row. Dolph didn't have to worry about having Guccimane try to snake him or backdoor him. But Dolph had to worry about that with Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo. I mean, ask yourself a question, like, if you ever had somebody try to like flip the script, backdoor snake, or turn on you, it's always coming from either your own city, your own block, or this or that, right? And so that's why it's like he had to watch closely to Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo because they were in his city. Like, Dolph wasn't moving out of Memphis. He was trying to buy half of Memphis. He owned hundreds of houses. Basically, he had hundreds of millions of dollars in his name. He was trying to give that down to his kids, his family, and everything like that. Like, he was working for a way bigger goal, way bigger purpose, and everything like that. Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo and them, they just wanted to flex on people. They just wanted to basically be power hungry, power trip, take all the control and do this and that. But Dolph was trying to make it so while he was his own boss, had his own cribs, he had multiple mansions, so he was doing a lot of real estate. He flipped and tripled his money like every other month. Like every 6 months, he's getting richer and richer. Whereas whenever Black Youngster, Moneybagg Yo, and Yo Gotti and them, when they get a chain, when they get any money, like they get paid out, they instantly go spend that on jewelry, or they go get one of those like they go get a exotic or a supercar or something like that. And then at the end of the day, when they leave that lot, it's worth half of what it's worth. Like, unless you actually know about cars to keep them in good shape and get the right exact ones. Like, you have to get the right exact ones. You got to get the ones that's the collectibles, the one that's rare, and everything like that. But they be out, you know, doing whatever they do. But that's the difference between Dolph and Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo and them. Dolph and Gucci actually like invested and got their business to be tripled up and doubled up to where now they have money they could leave for their kids, for their family. They could feed their team. They could feed all their artists. They don't have to shelf them. They don't have to try to like not make them shine so that they could try to put more money into the next man that they think is trending. And so, see, that's what's happening. A lot of people are saying that's the same situation that happened when Finesse Two Times got out and Mob Ties tried to clear up the thing between him and Moneybagg Yo so they could work together. But at the end of the day, whatever it was that he was supposed to do with CMG didn't end up working because they were already trying to hop on to the next wave. Like, they just taking advantage of the situation, trying to get they ends met, and when they ends is met, they go ahead and drop the ball and not let the other person finish. So that's what a lot of people said in Finesse 2 Times. He didn't want to stay with them no more. That's why he dipped off. And you see how, like, the whole thing with Yo Gotti's artist, Young Dolph's artist, they even got beef against each other because that's what Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo signed him up to do. Like, at the end of the day, they telling them, like, if you join CMG, you just basically can't be nice to PRE no more. They could just leave them alone and stuff like that, but it doesn't make sense why they had to hate like that. And so it's all weird because that is in their own city. You couldn't trust them. And so at the end of the day, that's why Dolph and Gucci was way more cool. And now when Guccimane tries to go to Memphis, oh, it's a problem now. Moneybagg Yo and Yo Gotti try to make it like an issue, or people try to say you have to, like, you can't come here, or you have to check in, or this and that, or that they don't, you know, they don't think that they messing with him or they rocking with him, because we haven't seen any CMG and Guccimane mixes, collabs, or anything like that. And it's a reason because of that, because even Guccimane knows that it's something going on with the whole Dolph incident, where it could even be that what the people were saying around the area, where it could have just been some more things that stringed off from the whole Dolph and Yo Gotti beef and the CMG PRE thing. And that thing's been going on for years. And so you already know where Gucci stands on this. He said he's riding for Dolph with the tops dropped all summer, playing the music for Dolph and everything like that. And so he did that. And now he's also trying to show the condolences and help with the family of Big Scarr and show his support with that. But every time he comes through to Memphis, or every time he tries to go and help and set up an event, and they try to do another drive to give gifts for the holidays, they try to do another thing where they could try to donate, do a fundraiser. But at the same time, it's like the people from in the streets of Memphis is like, no, we don't want none of that unless it's CMG. And so they're trying to, like, control who's coming in, who's not. And it's like, at the end of the day, they not rocking with Gucci because he's rocking with Young Dolph. You got to realize that there is secret alliances when it comes to, like, who's rocking with who in Memphis. And so at the end of the day, if you rocking with Dolph, like a lot of people who are, they're going to comment down below and let me know that they rocking with Dolph. They're going to like this video and put the dolphins emojis. But I was telling y'all at the beginning about how they should have did the Dolph Museum. And now they doing that Dolph Museum that's going town to town. And the reason why Guccimane even wanted to come out to Memphis was because he wanted to see the Dolph Museum RV. Like I had told y'all that they should have did a museum with all the Dolph's cars and have an aquarium with dolphins so that people and families could come and they could learn about it. They could show their tribute. They could give a percentage that go to Trey, that go to Mia J and everything like that. That go to Dolph's brother. But that's why they couldn't really have it be a set in stone thing in Memphis, because remember how they already spray painted over Dolph's mural. They ripped down a lot of the pictures at the Makitas. Like, it was crazy because they was hating on Dolph when people was just trying to show the support by putting up the pictures and drawing the murals and stuff like that. And so that's the same reason that they couldn't have the Dolph Museum in Memphis, because of the fact that they knew the street cats from CMG was going to run up there at the middle of the night and try to spray paint and draw over everything and try to make it look whack. And so that's why they decided, like even Grove Hero and whoever else is doing it with him, they decided that the Dolph Museum was going to be mobile on the go, so that they could pull up to West Arkansas, they could pull up to Atlanta, Georgia, they could pull up to Mississippi and the whole Chitling Circus and that whole, like, South area, and come out west and go up north and go to Charlotte where everything happened. Go to LA to the same spot that Big Joke and Yo Gotti and them try to run up on Dolph on him, and how Black Youngster tried to run up on him in Charlotte. They're going to go to the same areas now and show the tribute and support, because at the end of the day, it's like, that's Dolph. So people going to come out, they're going to see him and everything. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.